God and the devil when I sent that text message. So this is supporting the Despicable Me trilogy. This is supporting how people view anti-brother Itachi and how everything tied into place. This is a very short video, but it's a very informative video of how I was able to have the hindsight and able to move on, even though she basically roasted the outside and ignored the full story, which is how you get over on a lot of people. Like, people that aren't street smart can agree with her, but people who know the full story, know how I look versus how she looks, knows who the winner is in real life. But in the meantime, somebody is willing to take the hit. So what happened was this. So God and the devil were there. The day I decided to drop that message, when I decided to cut it off, me knowing that saying things that are funny and that are hints and innuendos are all traits of a beta male that's trying to get in her pants. So here's what happened when I sent the text messages. So the reason why I believed Lisa was right in the beginning was because of the fact that the devil automatically said, when she said, that's why you're retarded and lonely, it's not like she wasn't expecting you to do that, is what the devil was saying. It's like, are you really think that multiple guys don't try this shit with her? Literally, the devil was in my head trying to say, oh, this and that. Even though I wrote Coolio, the devil was in my head saying, somebody already figured out, and she lives all the way in New York. Somebody through the internet already knows who your backstory is, already knows this and that is why you failed to do that. It's like, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna get another one. The hidden thing between the whole thing is I knew I was gonna get another one, but the focus for right now is I have to absorb the lesson that was the first time that I didn't really, guarantee a lay. This is the first time I actually gave a girl free will. Now, what I could have done is what a lot of people tried to tell me, that if you were to stay, you could have fucked her eventually, and I'm all like, no, I already have too much to fall back on. She wants a relationship, that's why she said she lived in New York, and I didn't want a relationship, I just wanted to fuck. And the devil was all like, so this is why everybody was right from you in junior high, and this is why this and that is happening. But it didn't matter because God was there too. And God had this one line that destroyed everything the devil tried to say in me, literally, because she said you're retarded and lonely, and instantly me and God were together at the point like, oh, but she knows that you dodge sexual harassment because girls always follow you. And they won't stop until you become a beta male provider. She knows that girls set you up at your job, so her saying that is stupid. But the devil is all like, yeah, but if you were socialized when you were young, then it wouldn't have escalated to people hating you. So the devil had a very strong point that I could have learned how to play dumb when I was younger, that I could have learned how being social works when I was younger. The devil came at me with that angle. This is the first time you try to get a relationship, and that's why you got that smack. It didn't matter because I was going to get another one, but God was right there, and that's the reason why I didn't graduate college. All her previous girlfriends were in college that gave her multiple dinner dates, and me dipping out before I can get a single one was literally the best option. Yes, he hit me with a pretty good insult, but what did I have to lose in that situation? I had nothing but to benefit in that situation. That's why she hit me with that moral. So literally, the devil is in my head like, oh, she already figured it out. You didn't graduate college. Of course you're retarded and lonely, this and that. You didn't socialize when you were younger. If you were used to dealing with relationships, if you were used to doing this and that, then you could have made a better insult. And it's not like she can't replace you either. But that's why I took it into consideration, because she's a girl. She has so many options. She can replace me at any moment. So the devil convinced me that Lisa enjoyed her time, that Lisa enjoyed my beta male roast, that it didn't matter if I was going to move on. She's like, I was the one playing you. I'm the one who got my entertainment out of it. So I literally thought she won because literally I put in more effort than her than I did with most of the girls, because I knew that she had her guard up because she was fat. And she literally said, don't think it's going to be that easy. And so literally, the devil's coming at me with the angle, ha ha, that's why he didn't graduate college. And so God comes in at the last minute where I'm still smacked, and he says this. He's like, well, she knows you were staying in school if things were going your way. And it knocked everything out the water because she knows her previous boyfriends are white. She knows her previous boyfriends have advantages in society. And she knows that I love My Hero Academia theory. So there's no reason why I shouldn't have stayed in college, right? And that's how I got her. It is because I listened to My Hero Academia theories is why she fell for it. It's why I didn't have anything at my expense. It's why I actually came out with the victory, because she may have hit me with an insult, but I didn't get trapped in the relationship. And because she was sent by another, it was literally my advantage the entire time. She was already replaced before she was sent. And Lisa knows that. Lisa knows that I'm intelligent and that I should stay in college. But she knows the extra story of that nothing was going my way. And she tried to pull that whole thing. When the going gets tough, you get tougher. Knowing that that only works for white people. And that's why she lost. She lost because she tried to make me reconsider something when I was already about to leave. I was already willing to leave her, and she just get a roast. What's a roast to a full life?